like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real treat with baggage and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Bradley Pinion set to kick off. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. A return now from the 4. Good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Picked up on the 11 yards on that one. First down, Miami.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on first and 10. Tua, give it to Achane, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Brought in by Darren Waller. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Dolphins first down. This is Achane. He is met and dropped. A couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Miami.
Here comes a reverse.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. He'll try and run it here. It's Aiken. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. That is Darren Waller. Touchdown, Miami. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go into the end zone. It's a touchback. 35-yard run. From the 35, it's first and 10. Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds here. That's only a gain of a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A quick throw here going to be taken by London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Atlanta.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he will not happen. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection. It
quarterback. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Falcon first down. We're going to go play action with Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. They run over center with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on fourth down. At the 7-yard line. To throw is Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. A rookie out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now work to do. It's third and goal. It's now third and goal. From the gun, on third down, here's Penix.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try to throw it with Penix. And this is off. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Drake London, touchdown Atlanta.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jalen Wright now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
I can't run the ball this year. Yeah, the blocking garbage on this bitch, though. I don't know this.
In motion, it's Waddle.
Right, he was going block, man. Look, other side. Still, I got 5 rushes for -5 yards. That's not bad, I ain't.
This play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. They put the tight end Brown in motion. To throw is Tua. Flush to his right. Now a screen. Set up
come
H.
on,
This one could be sniffed out.
man.
Thrown up in
Wow.
the backfield.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers who look for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Oh, yeah, they do that shit, man. Wow.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
They got that now. They got that now. That's some new shit, too. Yeah, they got that shit now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. On the scrimmage is the 31.
Yeah, they got that
As
shit.
they line up 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And that play
Yeah, you just got to hold out, too, and you could juke it back
the
there.
defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Penix. Now a screen.
What's that, nigga?
He is upended. Awful looking tackle. Taken down behind the line on that one.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass.
You
They
did?
can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
I need to stop. I gotta have a stop on 3rd and 19. Got to, though. I don't want to blitz no fucking body.
3rd and long. They'll throw. It's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. They'll bring up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that uniqueness ability that he has.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's going to be third. They need one. Here's a give to Aiken. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, fake trench, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, stretch, that's the new move.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Here's Tungo Bailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On second down, here's Penix. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Two and out on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. This kick is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And what a way to close out the half, Mike. They essentially stole 3 points right before the break, and I think that's something they can build on at halftime and give them some positive momentum coming out for the second half.
This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. All that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
They'll go again with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
3rd and 2, and panics. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Handoff is A-Chain heading left. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They put the tight end Brown in motion. Once again, it's A-Chain. And he'll have the Dolphins first down. He gets this up past 35.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by A-Chain. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. motion, it's Waddle. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
From the pistol, here's Achan. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 27 yards.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a design run.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush, having a plan for this quarterback as a design runner. They're able to stop him short for first down.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders with a field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. The Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding the wave and now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's gone? This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some.
On play action, Penix. He's going to look downfield for Chart. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 36 yards. Throwing now, Penix on first down. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Another run here for Robinson. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. Brings up
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. And the Dolphins force the turtle. They'll take over at their own 10.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Waddle. A shotgun snap to Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Throw to right flat. It is caught. Tua to Tyree for the Dolphins first.
You get these situations, 3rd down, tie games, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero.
Devon Achane. 20, 15, and he will score. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now Penix to throw on second down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. He has it by 20. They keep the drive alive here on third and inches.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Penix. That's caught. It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second down at the Dolphins.
On second down, Penix to the outside. That's made by London. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Needing to convert here on third and inches. They'll try to run with Robinson. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance as what it has. So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. It'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. Second down and 8.
All right, come on. 18.
A run, and it's Achane. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Hill brought in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. He works free. Right side. Past midfield. On his horse. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 96 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Sanders for the extra point.
Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins move out to a 24-10 lead.
Falcons 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now, deep ball for London. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Left side in the hands of London. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Gain of 11. And the Falcons first down.
To throw again, it's Penix. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Penix gonna throw again. Pass brought in by Chuck. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 6.
DJ Chark out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Again, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Touchdown.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
16.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down.